Hey guys, welcome back to Kumasao Reviews, and we have another hot item from Sentinel. This is the Sentinel Riobot Getter Robot Devolution, that manga, last 3 minutes of the universe. Getter 1, already reviewed Getter 1, check it out on this channel, full video review, written review, gallery, all the good stuff. Incredible toy. It's right over here on the left hand side. But this is actually a separately sold upgrade set for it. So this was a limited release. I don't know if it was made to order or not, but it did have a pre-order window, so I don't know how that played into it. From what I've been told and what I understand, this won't be back up for resale. I've seen it, well, at least officially. Some secondhand retailers have it for, I've seen it $300 USD shipped when it originally cost $80. Shipping's kind of high from D4 Toys, so I think it came out to, somebody told me, $120 ship total. I ordered this with some other items, so I don't know the exact shipping cost for it, but I believe it was $80. And I'm not looking at a computer right now to check, so that's why I don't know the exact shipping. But anyway, here it is. You see the wings, the tail, gauntlets that you can change out, as well as the additional spikes on the back half of his gauntlet, the tail, and of course this big scythe. It also comes with a couple of hands to hold the scythe. Of course, some instructions for it. We're just going to get down to the nitty gritty and get this guy hooked up right here. I mean, why not? I probably should have taken the instructions out of the plastic first, but whatever. Alright, so the wings, off the bat, they look to be plastic. Tail, also plastic. Movable parts. This scythe is huge. Hands plastic, just like the other ones. Scythe is huge. I'm glad like these parts aren't die-cast actually, because they're lighter. As much as it's nice to say like die-cast everywhere, one, the figure itself is really heavy. If you get Getter Devolution, it's one of the more die-cast laden figures that they've produced. I have the entire Riobot line, so I don't know if you'd call me an expert, but definitely a connoisseur who can make that call. So you get a lot of die-cast in the bot itself. I don't need an upgrade kit that costs $200 just because of die-cast. There's no need for that. But anyway, you got the parts there, you saw the parts laid out, and we're just gonna go over the instructions quickly. See what we got here. Get this assembled right in front of you guys. I figure, why not? Nothing about it looks too complicated, like I had to practice or anything like that. The instructions, a simple page, so not too bad. Alright, so I might need my spudger for this. If so, I might just have to make a video cut, video edit. These two pieces that hold on the cape come off, and they don't just hold on the cape, but they're there as well. This pulls out. Let's see if we can get it out with our finger. It looks a little bit tight for a spudger, so we'll see. Yep, fingernail worked just fine. So pull that piece out. All right. Gold circle on the back. And we're just putting that off to the side. Alright, and we're just going with it here. It looks like this piece on the back pops off as well. Alright. And I'm sitting in a chair, so I'm just going to take a second to make sure that I don't roll over that guy. Around. Because of course, at over $200, that's an expensive replacement. So this is what you got. Alright. Just taking a moment, making sure we're focused. And okay, it looks like quite a bit comes off. So, per the instructions, lift out this whole piece here. And I have to say, so far so good with the instructions. Everything's laid out really well. pretty nude in the back. I didn't realize that all of this stuff actually comes off of him. So that's pretty crazy. Pretty darn crazy. So, okay. We're going to move him to the side for a little bit. And now it says to go to the wings. Wings here. And there are some pieces from this part that we just took off. That piece there. Come off of here. And go in to here. Off of here. Off of here. Alright. Like so. Those two side pieces there. Alright. It says to rear the wings back. Maybe just to make room or something like that. And this piece is supposed to slide right in. So let's see if it's that easy. I'm concentrating more on the back side here. I'm trying to find, there is a slot that you can see back there that I'm trying to aim for while on camera. And I'm actually going to pull this off for a second. And there we go, slid right in. So there's that. And let's see what we got. All right, it says from there, take that back cover. Take that, you see a male peg right there, make sure you can see it on camera. There's a female end on this. This kind of goes around. And let's see if it has us put... Okay, so it doesn't have us put that on. What it does have us do, though, take those two pieces outside the cape. Boom. Boom. All right, so we've got that. And from there, you have the option of either pegging that piece back in or going with the tail, which is of course what we're going to do. Now the tail has two kind of slits on the bottom and the top. You can't miss them, but it does line up with the back. Okay, so just showing you guys from the back how it looks, trying to make sure this guy is balanced. All right, back the camera up here. See if these go down a little bit. Alright, that's what we got. Alright, so you just saw that we got the wings attached by disassembling the back, reassembling the back, etc, etc. We're going to go ahead and finish this up with adding those additional gauntlets. And we might as well, since the hands are fists, but open to hold this big old scythe right here, get those installed too. So let's do that. We'll start with the right side. So just like the review, you take off the hands by bending that in, pulling that front cover off, or these hands, they just pull out. But since we're replacing the gauntlet anyway, why not? All right, slip these on to that peg. And you guys saw that it stands on its own fine, but for the sake of review and the fact that I'm putting this thing together, might as well just put it on a stand. No need to worry about it balancing and stuff like that while I'm messing around. You take it off the stand after it's done. Okay, so just slip that back on. And then these pieces actually just pull out. Alright, and they are the same size. You just put the new ones in. 1, 2. Alright, they stay in with friction, but stay in pretty firmly. These are longer than the default gauntlets, which is cool. We're just doing the same deal over here. Boom, boom. But now that we know what we're doing, we're gonna go in a little bit of a different order. Start with those spikes in the back. Get that hand on. Okay, and here you go. After I get it posed, I'll make sure that everything's focused. Get the wings back in order. This is a big boy. Once you get everything attached, man. Alright, let's back the camera up a little bit. Show you how it looks. Alright, and there's that. Now let's check out the actual length of the wingspan. If I can find my ruler, that'd be great. Tape measure. Total, I've got about 14 inches. So pretty wide, but still fits inside of a detolf. Alright. So now while we're back here, let's take a look at the articulation. The tail, all of these points are jointed. They go side to side, front to back. I mean, whatever you want to do. It's a snake. They also rotate. The wings themselves, there is an articulation like in the actual sections of the wing, so don't try that. But they do go in and out. Friction joints, pretty tight. And then they go up and down from there. And when they go in, you gotta watch, because then these pieces start to hit the tail. So that's why I just fell off. Make sure I've got that as well. Rotate that up. All right, cool. So from there, let's go ahead and check out this big, huge scythe. And we'll get that measured in a second. So it's saying that this should unpeg at the bottom, which it does. And he has nice butterfly joints too, so it shouldn't be too hard. Now, a lot of times I'll say, go ahead and put the hands on first and stuff like that. But because of the way that the hands attach onto this, it's much easier to get the hands on first. So I've just got to make sure it's going through the right way. There we go. Now this does look to be metal, the pole part, but the rest of it is plastic. So there's that. Make sure we're nice and focused here. Length of the tomahawk here, it is about 11 3/4 inches. So just big piece, big display. All right, so I'm gonna raise up the stand here a bit. Now, one thing I will say about these stands, just like any stand, there are screws in them that you can tighten. and it will hold up damn near anything. But just be careful when you do that, because of course you're stressing the plastic on the stand and yada 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 yada. But if you don't feel like it's quite getting the balance that you want it to, by all means. And I don't think I put this piece back in correctly. It happens. All right. Tell me that's not a mean display. That's absolutely insane. In fact, see if I can't get the tail up a little bit to show you guys. There you go. And again, this is Sentinel, part of the Riobot line. This is the upgrade set for Get a Robot Devolution, Getter 1. This is, from what I'm told, because I haven't read the manga myself, this is the current look of Getter 1 in that particular manga. So this is something you need to buy if you want him to look how he looks, you know? But anyway, the upgrade kit came out great. I definitely recommend it. I don't think it's worth $320 or whatever the current price on this guy is, but it looks absolutely fantastic. This has been another Kuma Style review. YouTube video's up now. I'm just blazing through YouTube videos and stuff like that, getting as much uploaded as I can while I've got a little bit of vacation time here. Written review, gallery, and stuff like that. That'll come later. I'll definitely post it in the comments section, pin it, Facebook, Instagram. You'll know when the article's up, but hopefully sooner than later. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all of your support throughout the years. Happy New Year to you, and see you next review.